Good evening.
Hey, Jill.
Huh?
That's a sound you don't hear every day.
Boss? What are you doing with that helmet?
I was just about to ask you where it came from.
A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the couch. Wait. Do you regularly put on things without asking who they belong to first?
I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it.
You sound happy.
Well, this helmet is comfortable. And cool. And comfortable. And cool. And really, really cool.
Hello.
It's strange that you're late, Gil.
Yeah, the traffic was... Yeah!
Don't run! You have work to do!
I'm not going back to Hong Kong!
Hong Kong?
Chief? Sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto Warhead somewhere safe.
The what? Where now?
Nothing, never mind.
She seems happy.
She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set?
Yep.
All right. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again.
Look, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you?
What do you think I want, kid?
The usual. Gee, I wonder what that means. Obviously, it means beer. And a big one at that. There you go.
Yes, now that's what I call service.
That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan?
Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Shit, I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence.
You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about?
There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches.
I see. How was the interview?
Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of little sex appeal, I tell you.
She was a little
Oh, have
nun.
mercy. Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Shit, I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face.
Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face?
Yeah, you. Do I know you?
I don't think so, sir.
No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right?
I've never been to Hong Kong. And I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies.
So that's what that was about.
Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink.
You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan?
Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass would backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit.
That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that.
Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat.
Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of.
You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be.
So, you know how to speak Chinese?
The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil Nick. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance.
Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Tangerine? Canto what?
When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong, or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere.
I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else.
Right.
Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right?
Sure, on it. He wants a Mars blast. That's a change of pace. Alright. Here.
Alright. I guess I'll believe your story.
Right.
Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in the court of law?
Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so.
Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you?
How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that.
Oh yeah, I recall saying something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when I'm drunk. That and racial slurs in German.
Racial slurs and what?
But let me tell you something, there are people worse than your investors.
Who?
Your clients.
Excuse me?
Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. Look, kid, we live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you are the apple of their eye. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in the article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forests and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damned namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. Look, you can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up on something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror.
Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kind of...
Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon.
Really?
I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already.
Something delayed the interview?
The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead.
Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something?
Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page.
I see.
Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up.
Sure. Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Pile driver maybe? Here.
Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today.
Oh?
And that kid, Joel, Gene, Guillermo, Hirohito, I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about the idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know. I feel like I cop blocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them.
You're sounding so considerate right now.
Well, I'm no saint kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cop block another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom.
What if it's your dad?
Did I stutter?
Maybe you can get him tickets or something.
Nah, see, that means he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so I know I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. Anywho, I'm out, kid.
Thank you. Please come again.
Let's Start Project.